The Defense Research and Development Organization, through its Aeronautical Development Establishment, has achieved a significant milestone with the successful maiden flight of the Indigenous Ajeya medium-altitude long-endurance UAV. This event marks a pivotal phase in India's drone development program, showcasing years of research and testing aimed at enhancing the country's aerial capabilities. Enlight Helicopters Private Limited, a startup based in Tiruvallur, is making strides in India's drone and unmanned aerial vehicle sector. The company is preparing for a flight demonstration for the Indian Army, showcasing its unmanned cargo helicopter designed for efficient logistics. Former CIA officer John Kiriakou has expressed strong views regarding the military capabilities of Pakistan in comparison to India, urging Pakistan to reconsider its confrontational approach towards its neighbor. His insights, derived from extensive experience in counter-terrorism operations in Pakistan, highlight the futility of maintaining hostility and the implications of nuclear deterrence in South Asia. Indian Coast Guard achieved a significant milestone in enhancing India's maritime security with the launch of two advanced fast patrol vessels, ICG ship Ajeya and ICGS Aprajit. This event took place at Goa Shipyard Limited and represents the 7th and 8th vessels in a series of 8 indigenously built fast patrol vessels, underscoring a crucial advancement in the nation's coastal surveillance and response capabilities. The Hindustan Turbo Trainer 40 is a significant advancement in India's aviation training capabilities, designed to train the next generation of air warriors. The first series production aircraft, designated ET-4001, successfully completed its inaugural flight at the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited facility in Bengaluru. This achievement marks a pivotal moment in India's efforts to enhance its military training infrastructure. The Indian Ministry of Defence is advancing its naval capabilities by entering the cost negotiation phase for the procurement of 48 heavyweight torpedoes specifically designed for the Kalvari-class submarines of the Indian Navy. This strategic move, sanctioned by the Defence Acquisition Council in February 2024, is part of a broader initiative to enhance India's underwater combat capabilities amidst rising regional maritime tensions. India's Defense Research and Development Organization has made significant strides in its defense capabilities with the successful test firing of the Nag Mk2 anti-tank guided missile from the Joravar light tank on 17 October. This event marks a pivotal moment in India's missile technology landscape, driven by innovations in missile design that promise enhanced performance and versatility. In the competitive landscape of India's fighter jet propulsion initiatives, French aerospace company Safran is strategically positioning itself as a viable alternative to General Electric regarding the engine for the Tejas Mk2 fighter jet. This summary outlines the key developments surrounding Safran's M88 TREX engine proposal, its implications for India's defense capabilities, and the ongoing negotiations involving General Electric F414 engine. Anadrone Systems Private Limited, a Bangalore-based defense technology company, has made significant strides in enhancing India's indigenous defense capabilities with the early delivery of its flagship anti-radar decoy UAV, the ABHAY. This achievement not only demonstrates the company's innovative prowess in unmanned aerial systems but also aligns with India's broader initiative for self-reliance in defense technology. The Indian Air Force is actively seeking to prolong the operational life of its Illusion Il-76 heavy transport aircraft, which are crucial for various military and humanitarian missions. This initiative is driven by the need to address the aircraft's declining operational availability and to ensure that these Cold War era planes remain in service well into the zeros. As tensions along the India-Pakistan border persist, particularly following the recent Operation Sindoor, the Indian Air Force is actively pursuing enhancements to its tactical strike capabilities. A significant focus is on the acquisition of additional units of the Pralay short-range surface-to-surface missile, which has been identified as a crucial asset for potential future conflicts. India is set to enhance its strategic underwater capabilities with the construction of next-generation S-5 class ballistic missile submarines. This initiative, overseen by the Prime Minister's office, is a significant development in India's sea-based nuclear triad, aimed at bolstering national security in the Indo-Pacific region. Recent photographs from an Indian Army installation in Ambala have highlighted significant modifications to the T-72 Ajeya main battle tanks. These tanks are now equipped with cope cages, which are improvised metal frames designed to protect against aerial threats, particularly from drones. Notably, these cope cages have been fitted with an unusual antenna mast, marking a new development in the Indian Army's approach to modern warfare. The Indian Air Force has achieved significant recognition on the global stage following its performance in Operation Sindoor. This operation has led to a surge interest from over 20 nations seeking to engage in joint air warfare exercises with India. The implications of the May 2025 conflict, particularly the IAF's precision strikes, have highlighted vulnerabilities in adversary systems and positioned the IAF as a for integrated air power. In a significant development amidst rising tensions in the Indo-Pacific region, the Indian Navy is preparing to finalize a substantial $4 billion contract for the acquisition of 6 additional Boeing P-8I Poseidon long-range maritime reconnaissance aircraft. This contract is expected to be signed by mid-2026, enhancing India's maritime surveillance capabilities against potential threats from adversaries such as China and Pakistan. The Indian Army and Air Force are in need of cost-effective aerial firepower to conduct precision strikes on insurgent hideouts and convoys. The HAL HTT-40, a newly developed basic trainer aircraft, has emerged as a potential solution to these challenges. Israel Aerospace Industries is making significant strides in the development of its Barak missile family, particularly with the introduction of the Barak EA, a surface-to-air interceptor boasting a range of 250 kilometers. This advancement is closely linked to India's indigenous project Kusha, which features the Defense Research and Development Organization's M2 class interceptor, designed to mirror the capabilities of the Barak EA. This summary delves into the intricate details of these developments, the collaborative efforts between India and Israel, and the implications for future air defense systems. DRDO of India is actively advancing the nation's airborne surveillance and targeting capabilities through the development of the single-band sensor head unit. This initiative is particularly significant for enhancing the operational effectiveness of the Indian Air Force, especially for platforms such as the Tejas light combat aircraft and other indigenous projects managed by the Aeronautical Development Agency. Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited is spearheading India's armored vehicle production with its ambitious Bharat light tank project. This initiative is part of the broader Make in India campaign aimed at enhancing domestic defense capabilities. The Bharat light tank is a licensed adaptation of Russia's Tu-25 Spud-SD, specifically tailored to meet the operational needs of the Indian Army. The Indian Air Force recently held its Training Command Commanders Conference 2025 in Bangalore, Karnataka, focusing on critical discussions regarding the evolution of training philosophy, infrastructure upgrades, and the alignment of instructional frameworks with the IAF's operational requirements. The two-day conference concluded on a Friday and was presided over by the Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh.